The romanticized notion that coal transforms into diamonds under pressure is a myth rooted in oversimplified analogies rather than geological reality. While both coal and diamonds are carbon-based, their formation processes, timelines, and chemical environments differ fundamentally. Coal forms from the accumulation and compaction of plant matter in ancient swamps and peat bogs over millions of years. As layers of organic material are buried under sediment, heat, ranging from 150 to 300 degrees Celsius, and pressure, 1 to 3 miles deep, trigger physical and chemical changes, converting peat into lignite, then subbituminous coal, and finally anthracite, the most carbon-rich form, containing 85 to 95% carbon. However, coal retains impurities like sulfur, nitrogen, oxygen, and trace metals, which disrupt the purity required for diamond crystallization. Coal formation began during the Carboniferous period, around 360 million years ago, while most natural diamonds are 1 to 3.5 billion years old. The shallow depth of coal formation, less than 10 kilometers, and its impurity-laden carbon make it geochemically incompatible with diamond synthesis. Even if coal were subducted into the mantle, its impurities would hinder the formation of pure diamond crystals. Diamonds reach the surface via rare volcanic eruptions that produce kimberlite or lamproite pipes. These eruptions occur at speeds exceeding 30 miles per hour, allowing diamonds to avoid prolonged exposure to lower pressures that would convert them into graphite. Kimberlite pipes are so scarce that only 1 in 200 contains economically viable diamonds. And even then, 250 tons of ore must be processed to yield a single carat of gem-quality stones. Diamonds are not merely products of pressure. Their creation involves intricate geochemical processes spanning billions of years. In the mantle, carbon exists in various forms: carbon dioxide, methane, carbonate minerals, and carbon-rich melts. Diamonds crystallize when these carbon-bearing fluids infiltrate mantle rocks like peridotite or eclogite under stable lithospheric conditions. For example, peridotitic diamonds form in ultramafic rocks rich in olivine and pyroxene. Eclogitic diamonds originate from subducted oceanic crust that reacts with mantle material. Diamond growth often occurs through redox reactions. For instance, methane in reduced fluids can react with oxidized carbonate melts. CH4 plus CO32 yields 2 carbon diamonds, 2 water molecules, and oxygen. This process, termed Metasomatism, replaces existing minerals with diamond while maintaining mantle stability. While pure diamonds are colorless, trace elements create vivid hues. Nitrogen results in yellow or brown diamonds, like the Argyle chocolate diamonds. Boron brings about blue diamonds, such as the famous Hope diamond. Exposure to radiation can give diamonds a green color. The Golconda mines in India famously produced Type 2A diamonds, which lack nitrogen and exhibit exceptional clarity. Carbon's unique bonding properties, 4 valence electrons, catenation, and stable covalent bonds, make it the foundation of life. Approximately 18.5% of the human body by mass is carbon, forming the backbone of DNA, proteins, and lipids. Hydrocarbons, which are compounds of carbon and hydrogen, underpin organic chemistry. Lipids, with their hydrocarbon chains and triglycerides, store energy at 9 kilocalories per gram. Proteins, made up of amino acids containing carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, and nitrogen, fold into enzymes and structural proteins. Carbohydrates, like glucose with the formula C6H12O6, fuel cellular respiration. Carbon cycles through ecosystems via photosynthesis, respiration, and decomposition. Human activities, particularly burning fossil fuels, disrupt this balance, releasing 36 billion metric tons of CO2 annually and driving climate change. Silicon, though chemically similar to carbon, forms rigid silicon-oxygen bonds in water, limiting its ability to create complex, dynamic molecules. While hypothetical silicon-based life is a sci-fi staple, like in Star Trek's Horta, carbon's versatility remains unmatched. Crystallinity is a recurring theme in both geology and biology, though its manifestations differ starkly. Diamonds adopt a cubic lattice, where each carbon atom bonds tetrahedrally to 4 others. This structure grants unparalleled hardness, 10 on the Mohs scale, and thermal conductivity of 2,000 watts per meter Kelvin. These properties are exploited in industrial cutting tools and quantum computing. Humans harbor microscopic crystalline structures essential for function. Bone apatite, calcium phosphate crystals, provide skeletal strength. Otoliths, calcium carbonate crystals in the inner ear, enable balance. Insulin hexamers, zinc-stabilized crystals, regulate hormone release. Pathological crystals like monosodium urate and gout illustrate how crystallization can harm biological systems. Sacred theories propose a transition to crystalline light bodies during spiritual ascension. Some believe these ideas conflate biological calcification with energy concepts, stating that scientifically, no evidence supports replacing carbon-based biochemistry with silica or other minerals. Imagine your body isn't just made of flesh and bones, but also light and energy, like a crystal that can store, amplify, and transmit information. That's the idea behind the crystalline body. Think of it like this. Your phone uses silicon chips, which are crystals, to process information. A quartz watch uses crystal vibrations to keep perfect time. Your body, in a similar way, has crystalline properties that help it run efficiently, heal, and even connect to higher energy. You don't need to turn into a literal crystal. It's about upgrading your energy system by meditating, which quiets the mind and aligns energy, using crystals like quartz or amethyst to amplify good vibes, eating clean and living mindfully to reduce energy blockages, and practicing gratitude and love to raise your vibration. The dawn of the crystalline age. Humanity is undergoing a profound transformation, one that transcends physical evolution and taps into the very fabric of our energetic and crystalline nature. Emerging scientific discoveries, ancient wisdom traditions, and cutting-edge bioenergetic research all point toward a radical shift in human consciousness and physiology, the activation of the crystalline body. This new blueprint represents an upgrade in our biological and energetic systems, aligning us with higher frequencies of light, information, and healing. But what does this mean? And how can we consciously participate in this evolutionary leap? We'll explore the science behind the crystalline body and its connection to bioenergy, the energetic matrix that shapes our health and consciousness, practical ways to activate and align with your crystalline potential, and the future implications of this shift for humanity. Modern science reveals that our bodies are far more than flesh and bone. They are dynamic energy systems with crystalline properties. Research in biophysics shows that our DNA, cell membranes, and even water molecules exhibit liquid crystalline behavior, meaning they can store, transmit, and amplify energy. Bones, collagen, and fascia generate electrical impulses when compressed, a property called piezoelectricity, much like quartz crystals. This suggests our bodies are naturally designed to interact with electromagnetic fields. Cells emit biophotons, light particles, that facilitate communication at a quantum level, hinting at an intricate light-based information network within us. The emerging field of bioenergetic medicine explores how energy fields influence health. Devices like Rife machines and scalar wave therapy use resonant frequencies to restore cellular balance. Studies suggest that crystals and sound frequencies can reorganize water molecules and thus our cells into more coherent, harmonious structures. Our DNA responds to environmental signals, including thoughts, emotions, and energy fields, meaning we can reprogram our biology through consciousness. Beyond the physical body lies the biofield, an electromagnetic matrix that governs our health, emotions, and consciousness. This includes the aura, a multi-layered energy field that interacts with our environment. Meridians and nadis, ancient systems from Chinese medicine and Ayurveda that describe energy pathways. Chakras, vortexes of energy that regulate physical, emotional, and spiritual well-being. When energy flows freely, we experience vitality and balance. But blockages, from stress, trauma, or toxins, lead to chronic fatigue, emotional imbalances, and physical illness. Energy healing modalities like Reiki, acupuncture, and quantum touch work by restoring this flow. Each chakra corresponds to a crystalline frequency. The root chakra, associated with the color red, resonates with hematite and black tourmaline for grounding. The heart chakra, in green or pink, aligns with rose quartz and emerald, symbolizing unconditional love. For the third eye chakra, indigo stones like lapis lazuli and amethyst enhance intuition. Lastly, the crown chakra, represented by violet or white, connects with clear quartz and selenite for cosmic connection. Meditation and mindfulness quiet the mind, allowing crystalline coherence. Sound healing, through singing bowls and tuning forks, shatters stagnant energy. Crystal grids and elixirs amplify intentions and healing. And connecting with the earth through grounding or earthing synchronizes us with Earth's natural frequency, the 7.83 Hz Schumann resonance. Just as Earth's crust contains silica-based crystals, our bodies may be evolving toward a more refined, light-conductive structure. This evolution enhances telepathic communication, self-healing abilities, and multidimensional awareness. As more individuals awaken their crystalline potential, we collectively move toward a unified field of consciousness, a sustainable, heart-centered civilization, and the next stage of human evolution. Carbon originated in stars through helium fusion, known as the triple alpha process. Earth's carbon likely arrived via a 4.4 billion-year-old collision with a Mercury-like planet, enriching the mantle with volatiles. Advances in synthetic biology explore hybrid systems such as silicon-carbon hybrids. These hybrids integrate silicon-based sensors with tissues, creating fascinating possibilities. Another frontier is xenobiology, where scientists engineer organisms with synthetic DNA bases like XNA. High-pressure, high-temperature, and chemical vapor deposition techniques now produce synthetic diamonds for industrial and quantum applications. These methods mimic natural formation over weeks instead of eons. From the fiery depths of the mantle to the double helices of DNA, carbon's adaptability defines both Earth's geology and biology. While myths like coal-to-diamond conversions persist, science reveals a far richer narrative, one of redox reactions, mantle, metasomatism, and evolutionary innovation. As humanity grapples with climate change and explores synthetic biology, carbon remains central to our past, present, and future. Think of your body like a smartphone, constantly updating to work faster, smarter, and more efficiently. But what if you could unlock a hidden upgrade, one that helps you heal better, feel deeper, and connect to life in a whole new way? That's the power of your crystalline body. You don't have to be a mystic or a scientist to benefit from this. Your body is already wired with crystalline energy. You just need to activate it. Here's why it's a game changer. Natural healing on demand. Just like crystals can store energy, your body can tap into its own healing intelligence more effectively. Stronger intuition. Ever had a gut feeling that turned out to be right? A crystalline body makes those signals clearer and louder. Less stress, more flow. When your energy is aligned, life feels smoother, like gliding instead of grinding. A deeper connection to everything. From people to nature, you'll start sensing the invisible threads that link us all. You're already equipped. You don't need special powers, just awareness and a few simple practices to begin. Spend time in nature, barefoot if you can. Meditate, even for 5 minutes a day. Hold or wear crystals. Clear quartz is a great start. Practice gratitude. It raises your vibration instantly. We're entering an era where energy, consciousness and technology are merging. The more you align with your crystalline nature, the more you'll adapt to change effortlessly, attract better opportunities, and radiate a magnetic, positive energy. This isn't some far-off sci-fi concept. It's happening now, in your body, your energy, your life. The question is, will you tune in? Start small. Stay curious. Watch what shifts. Your crystalline upgrade is waiting. Why not activate it today? If you're ready to continue exploring the fusion of science and spirituality for yourself and in your life, and learn more about how you can activate your own light body with energy light medicine with the ancient elders of the earth, the whales and the dolphins, connect with us on our website at fusionofknowledge.com. You can also subscribe to our newsletter to learn more about our free masterclasses and our services, including Life Force Navigator reports, whale and dolphin energy, light medicine, sacred activations, and regenerative cell therapy, as well as customized soul glyphs to help you raise your vibration. You can also take advantage of our free Life Force Navigation report, where you can receive a personalized quantum human design assessment to gain insight into your unique energetic blueprint as it relates to your career and business skills. Thank you for watching.